few words of safety from a man who's trapped in the ceiling.
Ladies and gentlemen, and patriots from around the world, on behalf of the cast and crew, Historic Tours of America welcomes you to the Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum. Due to the unique nature of this attraction, there is some important safety information of which you should be aware. Please take note of the exit doors around you. In the event of an emergency, the door you just used to enter this assembly room leads back to Congress Street. Once you leave this room, you will be on a floating nautical environment. Please watch your step and use the handrails when boarding ships and using gangways. Should there be an emergency during your visit to the barge or ships, follow the gangways back to this building and use the exit doors provided. There will be staff members on hand to assist you. Please silence all cell phones and electronic devices that may disrupt anyone's enjoyment of the experience. The use of cameras is permitted in this room, on the ships and open-air decks, but not in the museum below. Please stay with your Boston Tea Party host throughout your experience, and be aware that you are no longer on dry land. The only thing we wish to dump in the harbor today is the tea. And now, we invite you to join the Sons and Daughters of Liberty in a rendezvous with history.
Well, good day to you all.
Good day, madam.
Oh, you are a Boston, huh? Good. Well, my name is Margaret Uran Gamble. You all can just call me Margaret. I'm the wife of John Gamble. He's a carpenter here in Boston, and we were just married this October past.
Congrats.
Oh, thank you very much. You may have noticed, though, you're all now my good friends and neighbors here. You may have noticed amidst this body of 5,000 people, it seems that my husband's missing yet again. You all left him in the tavern, didn't you? Well, here today, representing my family, is a very important man, close to my heart, very proud man.
Aww.
He's the fire department here today. It's my very own father. Give everyone a wave, father. It's right here. That's you. Yes, go ahead, wave to everyone.
Hey.
You remember me, right? Oh, good. See, you guys are friends of the family. Now, my father here has taught me to be a good daughter of liberty, and that includes rioting when necessary, right, Father?
Sure.
Absolutely. You all remember the last time we had taxes here in Boston? Those terrible stamp-back taxes. We gathered beneath the Liberty Tree and we tore down the governor's home.
Huzzah!
Very exciting time. Tonight we're going to try for a bit more of a peaceful solution. So I call upon all of you this 16th day of December, 1773. We have a very important purpose before all of us. So please, let your feelings be known. If you agree with anything said here, please stomp your feet. Hang on the pews! Yell out, hear, hear!
Here!
Throw your fists in the air and yell out, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Some of you have committed treason before. If you disagree, you can boo. Very good. You can hiss.
Ooh.
Or you can spy on someone's name, which comes with a very inappropriate hand gesture. Not the one you're thinking of. Take your gun like this, put it to your nose, raise the flag, let it fly, and say bye!
Bye.
Very good. All right, on to
That's
the
a sign.
business at hand. We have speaking with us today an ardent patriot, a man who really needs no introduction. He's a friend to us all, Mr. Samuel Adams!
Hey, Samuel Adams.
Daughters of Liberty, does my heart go to see you all out here supporting our glorious cause. Do wish we could be here for better reasons, but as we all know, we are here to discuss yet another crisis forced upon us by our King, George III.
God destroy the king.
Out there we have 3 ships, the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Brig Beaver. And they are filled to bursting with 340 crates of what?
Tea!
Disgusting.
It's disgusting indeed. It's been sent here from London, and laws here in Boston, they give us only 20 days. 20 days to unload a ship's cargo, pay the taxes on the goods, in this case it is that terrible tea. And tomorrow is the 20th and final day for the Dartmouth, with that unpaid tea still on board. Tonight, this meeting is our final chance to move events in Boston's favor.
Huzzah!
And so even earlier today we said sent Francis Roach, the owner of the Dartmouth and the Great Beaver, to ride to Miltontown, south of the city, where we hope we can speak with our royal governor, Thomas Hutchinson. Disagreements with him in the past, and though we do hope our two sides can now come to a peaceful solution, he'll allow these ships to simply sail back to England without unloading that cargo of tea.
From whence they came.
Yeah, seems reasonable, yes? Yeah. Well, even right now.
Huzzah!
There's hope. We wait for Francis Roach to return, for if this tea touches dry soil, you all will be forced to pay yet another unrepresented tax.
No! Nay!
And this is not the first time taxes have been forced upon any of us. 8 short years ago, it was 1765. They did tax our letters, our newspapers, our pens, our ink, all of this under that stamp act.
Boo!
Even as some did ride, many of us began to speak out against these taxes. None more than Mr. Thomas Porter. Is he here today? Thomas Porter, give me a wave. Thomas. Oh, you look younger every time I see you there, Tom. Tom, I know that just last night at the Green Dragon Tavern you had quite a bit to say about this. Yeah, so tell us all, what do you think of it?
Parliament not only taxed our paper and ink, they even taxed our playing cards and dice.
Oh! Yeah! They taxed our basic necessities, like our gambling. Yeah, all right, no, that's fine. Very essential here in Boston town. But worse than that there, Thomas, was the reason why these taxes were put into effect. They said it was to make us repay debt we had developed during the French and Indian War. Can you believe that, sir? They call it our debt. But I say we have repaid this debt 1,000 times over.
Exactly.
It's a blood. Good New England blood.
Yeah.
Even in peacetime, we all know, sir, that blood is paid far too often. We need no reminder of March 5th, 1770. 5 of our own, they were taken from us at the incident on King Street. They were murdered. Nay, some would say they were even massacred.
The Boston Massacre.
By those British regulars sent to protect and occupy these streets.
Boo!
So thankfully, those murderers of the 29th Regiment, we did recall them following the Boston Massacre trial. They were found guilty. But if our governor can recall one single troop of regiments, can he not remove 2 or 3? Indeed, Margaret, I agree. Nothing but a total evacuation of all the king's red coat lobster backs will satisfy our public mind and finally preserve the peace.
Peace, freedom, and liberty.
Well, our cries, our justice that we yearned for, it was not heard. More taxes were then forced upon all of us. This time, though, they pinched our pewter candlesticks, taxed our lead, our glass, our paint, the fabrics we wear, the tea we drink, Margaret, this and more basic necessities of life, all under the name of a man we thought was our friend. A man who they said gave us virtual representation, Lord Charles Townshend.
No to him.
Yeah, he is dead. Yeah, which is probably nice. But moving on, though, James Brewer.
Quite nice.
There, James, before you speak, I know that during these Townsend Acts, you needed to buy new windows for your home. And what with that tax on glass, how did you pay for your windows, James?
I did not pay for them. I was forced to choose between new windows or putting food in my family's belly.
I say no to that.
James, on behalf of you.
No. It's okay.
Many of us gathered, we had enough. We signed the non-importation agreement. A boycott! We sent back those expensive cloths to the gilded palaces in Europe, and many of these taxes were finally then repealed.
Huzzah!
I wish that was the end of it there, sir, but this tax on tea remains. We all know, Margaret. Parliament, our new Prime Minister, Lord North, they wish to force this 3-penny per pound tax on tea so that they may maintain the right to tax each and every one of you without your consent. Yeah!
Boo!
If they think that, I think we have a right to demand representation in our Parliament. Yeah! Simple, my friend.
Yes.
Promise to all of us under that Magna Carta of 1215 team. Under that English Bill of Rights, it's always been implied, and not a single tax can be laid upon any one of us English citizens till we have a voice in that parliament, representation for us in that government. And if they wish to knowingly strip us of this legal, undeniable right as Englishmen to representation, they have no right to force more taxes nor duties upon any one of us. And I say we have no duty to pay. Huzzah!
No more taxes! Huzzah!
Well, we must remember, actually, the words of our good friend James Otis. He spoke on this a decade ago. He said, taxation without representation is tyranny. So I say the time for petition and compromise is finally drawing to a close. Huzzah!
A message from Mr. Roach! The governor's word is in!
Oh, good, I was running out of things to say.
You're doing a good job, sir.
Thank you, sir. Well, see what the governor has to
Yes,
say.
yes.
Good news. Governor, he is willing to grant anything consistent with the laws and his duty to the king, but orders that... It says here, he orders the vessels cannot leave for England unless the cargo of tea is unloaded.
Oh!
There we have it. 20 days of peaceful solution sent to our governor, and he's refused them all. Every petition. And I say now he's forcing our hands. As the sun rises tomorrow, customs officials will board those ships, unload that cargo, hand it to their special merchants, the consignees, and you all will be forced to pay more of these unrepresented taxes.
Boo!
Yes. Well, that does make tonight a decision. A choice must be made by all of us. But I turn to you here first, Margaret. I know that you and your family have been true patriots in the past.
Father.
Yes, please feel free to do so again. What do you think we should do with this tea?
Perhaps salt water and tea should mix tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yes! A fine plan, sir.
Oh, well done, my friends. If we go down there and destroy this tea, by doing so,
Exactly.
you will be subject to arrest. Your friends, your families, those who harbor you will be subject to the same and fullest penalties under the law. This will be treason, so we must take care to disguise ourselves this night.
We can use these feathers.
Right, that's, Margaret, we might need a bigger one. We might need to really disguise ourselves here tonight.
Oh, yeah. This is good.
Alright, look. Here's these symbols known to all.
It's a start.
God is liberty, symbols of autonomy, our desire for independence. To some, they look like plain feathers, but to us, they stand for that great Mohawk tribe. Raise them high in the air. Rally Mohawks!
Huzzah!
Rally the horse, huzzah! Huzzah!
Say, my friends, it's clear there's nothing more a meeting can do to save this country.
All right, rise
Exactly.
Gather your belongings and don your disguises. It's on to Griffin's Walk.
Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle!
Right this way.
All right,